What if I told you that the next big boom in residential real estate is already forming right now, and the agents who prepare today are going to really dominate 2026 and 2027? Well, if you're a real estate agent, a team leader, or someone building a referral-based business, and you're trying to grow your production, increase your listings, and explore brokerages like LPT Realty, this is your wake-up call. All right, because whether you're in California, Texas, Florida, Nevada, anywhere across the country, everything you're doing right now is setting you up for what's coming or stopping you. Now, here's the truth a lot of people don't want to say out loud. The slowdown we're in right now is temporary. Every real estate cycle has a pressure build, an adjustment, and then a release. Okay, and that demand returns, and I believe that it absolutely will soon, but I'm not an economist or anything like that. Don't put money on me. But when it does, it's going to reward the agents who planted the seeds 2 years before everyone else woke up. Right? You look at bamboo, right? I was just listening to something and whatever, it was a motivational talk, but it's talking about, does bamboo grow 90 feet or something like that in 6 months? Yeah, it does, but really it doesn't, because it takes 5 years just to break the surface. All right, that's what we're talking about here. So here's the thing. A lot of economists and analysts are projecting that turnaround hitting in 2026 or 2027 as rates normalize, inventory stabilizes, and buyers re-enter the market with some kind of force. They're all estimating that. All right, so a lot of them are. There's plenty of doom and gloomers, but let's not worry about all that stuff. If you're not preparing right now for all that, you're already behind. So what does it actually look like for you as an agent? All right, I'm going to break down 4 things that you really need to think about. And I'm not going to go super deep into them. I have other videos that go into this, but you have to start thinking about these things. Meditate on them today, right? Talk to your coach about them. If you don't have a coach, let me know. We run a robust coaching platform. But either way, the point is this. First, it means that the next 18 to 24 months are going to separate the real professionals from the agents who only showed up when it was easy. They really treat this period like an opportunity, will absolutely explode during the rebound. Okay, the ones who waited out to see what's happening will be playing catch up for years. All right, so let's talk about how to prepare. Okay, so like I said, the 4 things. Number 1, you got to build your database like your future depends on it. And it actually does. And I'm not just talking about your database in terms of the data you have inside your database. If you watch some of my videos, database is part of your business. Network is another part. I'm really talking about you have to understand who's in your network, who just belongs in your database, because the people in your network, those are people that you're going to love on. Those are people that you're going to spend additional cost and time nurturing relationships with. Your database, they're going to get some marketing and stuff like that. All right. Most agents think of their database or their network as like the list they occasionally reach out to when business is slow. All right. But top producers, we treat our network like an appreciating asset that compounds over time. All right, every touch point, every personal update, every piece of value you send becomes a seed that can turn into a listing, a referral, or a repeat client 2 to 3 years from now. Okay, the agents who build deep, consistent relationships, they're not relying on the market to feed them, or they're not relying on Zillow or something like that to feed them. They've built something that produces for them regardless of market conditions. And you're seeing that. And when the rebound hits, the agents with the warmest, most engaged database and network will flood the market with opportunities before anyone else realizes what actually happened. All right, number 2, you got to diversify your lead sources. This one is huge, because if there's anything the last few years have really taught us, it's that relying on one platform or one funnel or one channel can completely expose your business. Zillow changes the algorithm. Facebook ads get more expensive. Open house traffic dries up. Mortgage rates shift. And suddenly an agent's entire system collapses. The agents who thrive in any market, any environment, build a diversified ecosystem. Social media, referrals, repeat clients, open houses, direct prospecting, partnerships in the community, presence in the community, paid channels, organic channels, right? Each source feeds the others. So if one slows down, the others still carry your business forward. We're seeing a lot of that right now in the last 3 years, right? Some of us have grown, some of us have shrunk. That's how you stay consistent, though, in a shifting market and scale rapidly when the momentum actually returns. All right, number 3, sharpen every part of your marketing. Right now is the best time to elevate your brand, because most agents are pulling back. Consumers are not looking for average agents anymore. They're looking for something different. They're looking for someone who educates, someone who communicates clearly, and demonstrates like real authority in their local market. Your videos, your social content, your listing marketing, your buyer presentations, your community presence, my God, all of it should pull people towards you before they ever even speak to you. All right, the rebound is going to reward agents who already look, like the go-to expert. If you wait until the rebound to start leveling up your marketing, you'll be promoting yourself at the exact same time as thousands of agents who suddenly just woke up again or just joined. But if you do the work now, when the rebound hits, you'll be the obvious choice. All right, so number 4, get the right leadership. Be around the right people, the right systems, and the right environment. It's got to happen today. All right, there's never been a more important time to be aligned with people who are playing the game at the highest level. In every market shift, the agents who grow the fastest are the ones who plug into strong mentorship, strong training, like the proven systems, accountability, community, and a brokerage platform, honestly, that fits a scale. A lot of agents struggle right now because they're completely alone. No guidance, no tools, no strategy, no leadership. Oh, I got a great split, but I got nothing else. Okay. And that isolation becomes expensive. On the flip side, though, agents who are surrounded by a powerful support system, they end up compressing time, avoiding mistakes and accelerating their growth, right? Because when everyone else stalls out, that's where they really shine and they learn from those resources, those leaders, those mentors. And that's exactly why so many people, here comes, are researching and joining LPT Realty right now. Because whether the rebound hits in 2026 or 2027 or, right, the agents inside LPT are preparing ahead of the curve. We actually call it doomsday prepping, right? Because we know it's coming. Our CEO and founder, Robert Palmer, really, really smart guy, but more important than that, a great business, somebody who understands marketing, who understands how to take advantage of market cycles and market dynamics. Because the reality is this, people are joining LPT Realty. People are looking for, what is LPT Realty? Why would anybody join them, right? What is it that they have? What's their compensation plan at LPT Realty? What's the marketing packages look like at LPT Realty? So many people are looking at that, but the people that are in there are ahead of the curve. We are pushing forward. We're leveraging training, tools, listing power tools specifically, right? To list more homes, national expansion, leadership, culture, and compensation model that actually lets you scale like a business, not just do transactions. When the market rebound hits, you want to be aligned with a platform that's already built for momentum. And that's exactly what we're building. So here's my advice. It's super simple. Don't wait for the headlines to confirm the rebound before you start preparing. All right. That's what average agents do. Top tier agents move early. If you want to future-proof your business, grow in any market, and put yourself in the best position possible to really capitalize on the wave that's coming, here's what you're going to do. You're going to click the link below to book a one-on-one time with me, and let's walk through what it would look like to build and grow at LPT Realty, and I can help you get you there. All right. Here's the thing. Agents that are preparing today are going to be the ones that everyone else is trying to catch in the next 2 years. Let's make sure that you're one of them and not one of the people trying to catch up.